history, we've been taught about the fall of the Roman Empire, barbarian invasions, civil wars, economic collapse. But what if all of that is a big, fat lie? Imagine this: a hidden power, a white, crystalline substance, undetected by historians, yet deadly to civilizations. A flavor conspiracy that changed the fate of the greatest empire the world had ever seen. You're about to be frustrated, shocked, and maybe a little hungry. Because today, we're revealing the most ridiculous secret ever. Why did the Roman Empire fall? The answer will annoy you. MSG. Okay, let's get serious for a moment. The Roman Empire was incredible. Smooth roads, advanced laws, an unbeatable army. They had everything. Until one day, a mysterious powder appeared. Picture this: a Roman chef, bored of cooking the same old garum-fermented fish sauce. Suddenly, he finds a magical white powder. Just a pinch and boom. The food tastes amazing. That powder wasn't salt. It wasn't spice. It was monosodium glutamate, MSG. No one knows how, but somehow MSG made its way into the imperial kitchen. From the emperor's table, MSG spread across Rome to the soldiers, the senators, even the gladiators. Everyone got hooked on that irresistible umami flavor. Food in Roman taverns got tastier and tastier. People stopped eating healthy meals. They just wanted comfort food loaded with MSG. The result? Romans got lazy, too satisfied with instant flavor. Innovation. Why bother when you can just eat and feel good? The biggest impact: the Roman military, once the backbone of the empire. Now imagine legions marching for hundreds of miles. Suddenly, they start complaining about their rations. What? Just dry wheat and plain meat? No MSG. I'm not fighting. Morale collapsed. Discipline vanished. The barbarian invasions they once feared turned into opportunities to raid new lands in search of instant noodles. Roman soldiers were now more interested in finding MSG sources than fighting enemies. MSG even caused massive inflation. Demand skyrocketed. Prices exploded. The Roman trade routes were no longer about gold or spices. They became the MSG Silk Road. Emperor Nero, once obsessed with burning Rome, was now obsessed with monopolizing MSG supplies. MSG tax became the highest in the empire. Senators stopped discussing state affairs. Instead, they argued over the best MSG pasta recipe in the Senate. Roman politics turned into a battle for MSG privilege. Public health plummeted. Once strong Romans became bloated from MSG addiction. Roman doctors were puzzled. Why was everyone sick but always saying, "This feels delicious"? When the barbarian armies finally invaded, they didn't find fierce legions waiting. They found lazy Romans lounging in the Colosseum, watching Gladiator with MSG. The final battle wasn't fought with swords and axes, but with who had the bigger MSG stash to survive. And of course, it wasn't Rome. They'd already overdosed on flavor. So there it is, the real story behind Rome's collapse. Not the Vandals, not the Goths, not the Huns, but the irresistible temptation of MSG. From crumbling military discipline to economic collapse. to public health decline, all rooted in one magical, invisible powder. Absurd? Absolutely. But it's a reminder that even the smallest pleasures, the tastiest things, can lead to destruction when taken too far. From this video alone, there are so many golden moments for viral shorts. First, the scene where the Roman chef discovers MSG, guaranteed to make people laugh. Second, when the Roman legions refuse to fight because their rations lack MSG meme, gold. And finally, the barbarian invasion ignored because everyone's too busy eating MSG chips in the Colosseum. Pure viral energy. So, was MSG really the reason Rome fell? Maybe not literally, but this absurd sci-fi tale reminds us of one thing. Be careful what you consume, not just in food, but in information. If this made you laugh, think, or even crave noodles, don't forget to like, share, and comment your own absurd history ideas below. And of course, subscribe for more mind-bending nonsense that makes you laugh and think. See you in the next video.